This is the G6 Pro Dome, and this is adding to the G6 Pro lineup. So it has that same 1/1.2 inch sensor, the 2.36 time optical zoom, and it gives you that 8 megapixel image. Something like this is fairly weighty and it is IK10 vandal resistant. I'm not going to chuck something at it to put it to the test, but rest assured that this does feel a lot more sturdier than some of the other cameras that we do put up. Same again with this, it can be used both indoor and outdoor, and we can have it fully IP66 rated when you have it in that setting. So the dome is a little bit different when it comes to installing. So we've popped the 3 screws off at the front and then this comes up. The cable comes through from the bottom, which you can see right here. And then do make sure you use an outdoor rated cable, as you want to make sure you are fully sealed. This is just for demonstration purposes. So we add the rubber grommet just on here like so. Pop that in there, and then we pop this on top so we know we can tighten that part up, and then we can plug this into here. This does require PoE plus. Not sure if you can see that does say PoE plus, and we've just heard that camera kick into life. And there we go. There is a spanner that you can use to tighten this up, but I'm just going to do it hand tight at the moment because you want to make sure that gets all the way to the end. So we can pop this back on. We have the desiccant packet that I installed earlier, which is on there. There we go, that's on. And we just need to screw these back on. I recommend not taking this off until the end, till you've installed everything, just because it makes life a little bit easier. Make sure you don't get smudges on the dome, as that's how when you start seeing smear marks at night and you see the hazing at night time. So do make sure your dome is clean when you're getting this set up. So don't do what I did. Be sure not to do it up straight away. You want to get it mounted first because you might need to adjust the lens, which I obviously didn't do, so we'll go and do that. So we'll open this back up. So that's now ready to get mounted, and we're going to pop the bracket up first. We're going to pop this one right here. So if you have the dome installed on a flat surface like this, you're going to need to take this little thing off right here to make sure we can feed the cable back through. And then we can pop the dome on just like so. So we'll make sure the cable is through here. One other quick lesson, make sure this little screw hole is at the top just here. And you see this right here is where we'll be screwing that in to make sure it's safe. So let's pop that in here. And there you go. You'll feel that screw straight in. And then once we've done that, we can then pop the dome cover on. There we go, just like that. But before we do that, we want to get it adopted, and we want to set this up into the right location as to where we want it. So we can see we have a new device found, so we can click add. There we go, you can see me recording right there. So this is how I am set up, so if anybody wanted to know. So I think that's a good angle right there, and the way I did that is there's a screw at the top just up here. Just there, you'll see that screw. We loosen that, we can turn this accordingly as to where we want it, then we can turn this front camera like so. So I think we're good with that right there. So we're happy there, so let's screw this in at the top because we want to make sure this is secure. There we go, that's screwed in, so that's not going anywhere. And then we can pop these in, and we can see we have the blue status light on here now, so we can pop these in and then screw these in, and then we can go ahead and take this off. There we go, and hopefully that gives us a nice clear image during the day and night.
Let's start by jumping through some of the settings in the Pro Dome. So we have this set up right here. We can see it's online, the connection, where it is, the last motion, etc, etc, everything you generally see on the cameras. We have the recording settings, so again, when to record, recording mode, AI events. So just to keep in mind, we do have all the AI events in here. Audio detections, motion events, and tamper detection if you want to turn that on. Then we have some recording quality, so we're at 4K recording at this point, and then we're overlay information and recording retention. We have the motion zones and smart zones, privacy zones, blackout zone, everything in here that we can set up. The camera name, which is the G6 Pro Dome, and then some of the audio settings, night vision settings, status lights, and then yeah, there's a whole bunch of settings in here that you can play around with if you wish to do so. If you want to create a recovery code, there's one that gets assigned to it, but if you want to create one yourself, you can do that also as well. Okay, so let's start with the first daytime test on here. So we see me walking towards, so I'm going to put this slightly quicker in 1.5 times speed so you can see what's happening. This is running in HD as well, so keep that one in mind. Fairly vibrant image during the day. There you go, it's picked up my face, picked up a person, so you can see right there. And then we have me walking in with the zoomed in. So this is zoomed in at 100%, so it picks me up quite early. It picks up a couple of cars in the background. And there you go, it's picked up my face relatively early right there, and I'm at the edge of my block paving. This is me driving in now from the back. This is a fully wide-angled camera, so you can see this is at 0% zoom, so this is just a normal 1x. And it picks up the plate quite early on, and everything is fairly readable in terms of what we can see. In terms of the car, it's picked up the license plate before it's even hit the drive, so again, as you would expect, daytime, fairly clear image. It's picked up the license plate relatively clearly. And this is me just reversing in. Now we're going to have a quick look at an audio test, so we can see me standing at a few different distances and seeing how well it sounds. This is an audio test standing about 2 meters away. This is an audio test standing about 5 meters away. This is an audio test standing about 8 meters away. So there you go. That's exactly what it sounds like in terms of the audio. And then we're going to take a look at some of the nighttime footage and see how that looks as well. So I'm driving into the driveway right here, and at night time we have the other cameras around us that are off. We can see it's picked up the license plate, what the type of car it is, and you can see when we get into about here, the license plate is fairly readable at that point. So we'll continue, and there we go. You can see me driving back in. There's a bit of lens flare where the lights are hitting the lens, the dome lens, but that's fine. There's nothing to worry about there. And this is it zoomed in at 100%, so you can see me just entering the driveway at the top right here, and it's fairly readable in terms of what that's showing right there. So we're happy with that. And then you can see me reversing back in. And obviously that's very clear, very readable if you were looking to pick up license plates in the middle of the night. Looks like the lens has slightly dipped from where it was earlier, but you can see me walking back right there. You can see everything's turned off now. I'll come into frame in just a second, which is there. There's a bit of ghosting towards the back, but that's kind of expected being 25 meters away. And as I come closer, you can see the image is a lot more clearer, and it picks up my face, knows exactly who I am. And then can do the same with me walking from the back right here. You can see again, very little ghosting at the back of the drive there, but it's quite dark. And then you see me walking in. As I come closer, it gets more and more clearer. So around about 5 to 6 meters away is where it picks me up, which is a reasonable distance. So that's pretty much all there is with the G6 Pro Dome. There isn't really too much more to show about this, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to see it compared against another camera or want to know any more information, again, let me know down in the comments. The links are in the description as well, which are affiliate links, so you are helping out the channel. For now, this is InsideWire, and I'll see you in the next one.